Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is another day and I am going to the bank again. Hindi na natapos-tapos to. Meron na naman akong na-receive na SMS kaninang umaga alas 8 na informing me that there is a possible unauthorized transaction again using my bank account. Kahapon, pinalitan ko na yung aking password ng 2 beses and yet I still receive another possible unauthorized online transaction. And you know what? This is already bothering me and it is already alarming not only for me but for other clients ng the cooperative bank. And I think that my account is already compromised and I want to make sure that I will report this one again to the bank and to let them know na someone else is still making an attempt to do some unauthorized transaction using my online banking account. This is so unfortunate to me because I did not expect that yung ganitong mga unauthorized transactions ay hindi pa na solve ng bangko. So I think mahina yung security measures ng bangko in terms of yung mga online frauds like this and mga phishing scams. We'll try to ask the bank later on whether if I could close my account with them permanently and open another new account. Hopefully ay hindi na ma-open pa ng mga scammers online. You know what? Nag-check ako kahapon yung mga online transactions na ginawa sa aking account and I found out that most of them ay mga crypto platform sa online. I don't invest in cryptocurrency. I don't use cryptocurrency. I didn't know kung saan galing yung mga ganito and kung paano nila nakuha yung aking bank details. I'm also really surprised na ang dali nilang i-hack yung aking online account. It simply means that maybe the bank has a very low security in terms of dealing with this kind of phishing scams, fraudulent transactions. I am on my way to the bank now to report this case again. And I will let you know afterwards kung ano yung napag-usapan namin ng bangko and kung paano maiiwasan yung ganitong mga unauthorized transactions in the future. Kaninang umaga, pagkagising ko, pinalitan ko na agad ulit yung aking password. I transferred money deposited in my account into another account. So yeah, so zero na yung aking accounts just to make sure na wala nang malilimas na pera yung mga scammers online. Let's see later on kung ano yung mga options na i-advise sa akin ng bangko later on. So I'm on my way to the bank. Probably I will be there around 5 to 10 minutes. So standby lang sa aking updates. Pupunta tayo ngayon sa branch ng the Cooperative Bank of New Zealand dito sa Glenfield Mall para i-report na naman yung attempt na to, yung unauthorized transaction na ginawa sa aking account. It worth around $119 and luckily hindi yun na-execute, probably because napalitan ko na yung aking password. I still don't feel safe sa aking savings account with the cooperative bank, so I need to report this one immediately and hopefully they will take immediate actions para sa ganun ay maiwasan yung mga ganitong mga phishing scams. Actually nakakatrauma yung ganitong experience kasi it's my first time na maka-experience ng mga ganitong mga fraudulent transactions. Papasok na tayo sa mall and then diretso na tayo kaagad sa bangko. Yung bank naman ay open sila ng Saturday and Sunday, so may i-report natin yung ating case and hopefully ay mabigyan kagad ng action ito. I'm gonna show you yung message from the bank informing me na there are possible fraudulent transactions na ginagawa sa aking account. Nung Thursday, December 26, ito yung unang attempt na gumawa yung mga scammers ng online purchase gamit ng aking account. Yung purchase nila ay worth $129.99 and yung merchant ay Wert. And I check yung Wert na to, W-E-R-T, ay isang cryptocurrency online platform. I received another message from the bank informing me to complete another online purchase with Wert. So take note, yung Wert na to, W-E-R-T, ay the same na merchant na nag-attempt na gumawa ng unauthorized transaction using my bank account. Unfortunately for the online scammers, hindi ito na-execute. Galing ako sa bangko kanina at around 9:30. I spoke with the teller sa bangko kanina dito sa the Cooperative Bank of New Zealand. So ni-report ko ulit kanina yung another attempt to make unauthorized transaction sa aking bank account. They advised me to wait for another 6 to 8 weeks. That's a long wait before they could return back my money. And yeah, this is quite saddening and frustrating because the bank cannot do anything about this at this moment. But I asked them if they have any other means to increase the security against mga phishing scams and cyber crimes or any fraudulent and illegal activities using the online account. Wala silang maibigay na buong detalye about it. They just simply said to me that my new card at saka yung mga bagong mga details ko ay safe daw. I'm not really sure because I feel not safe dun sa mga bago kong card ngayon. Yeah, I'm thinking to really open a new account in a new bank. Probably I might consider other banks. I'll try to see whether they have a better security in terms of addressing this kind of online frauds. I asked the teller a while ago if I could permanently close my existing savings account, and they basically told me that it's not advisable because it doesn't really address the problem. So what they told me is to just be cautious and be alert on any possible online fraud when it comes to buying and purchasing things through online. Buti na lang ay hindi na-execute yung isang transaction kanina ng mga online scammers because I already changed my password, I already changed my card details, and I already closed my old debit card. So that they could no longer access my bank details. Probably the reason why nag-fail yung kanilang attempt to make another transaction again. Pero right now I don't feel safe, to be honest, kasi it's my first time to experience this. And I heard sa teller kanina, sabi niya sa akin, and there are other similar incidents na nangyari during the holiday season. So they really took advantage the holiday season here during Christmas and during the Boxing Day on the 26th of December. Most of the transactions na ginawa sa aking bank account ay nangyari around midnight or early morning, December 26 and December 27. So you will never ever make any measures to really prevent this kind of fraudulent transactions simply because everybody is sleeping. So, and they make sure na small transactions lang yung kanilang so that the bank will not become suspicious transactions. Since sunod-sunod na yung mga transactions nila, that's the time the bank became suspicious sa mga transactions na ginagawa. If you have such kind of fraudulent transactions sa inyong mga bank account, you have to report it immediately dun sa mga bangko ninyo. So they only allow yung mga incident reports na ganito within 6 weeks. Beyond 6 weeks, you can no longer make any report nor claim any financial losses sa inyong savings account. You have to ensure din that lahat ng mga bank statements ninyo ay chinecheck nyo every now and then, like weekly or in a monthly basis, so that you could see if there are any fraudulent transactions na ginawa sa bank account niyo. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe on my channel para sa ganun ay updated kayo sa lahat ng mga videos na i-upload ko regarding sa mga experience ko sa scams. And please make sure that you like my video. Please don't forget to leave comment down below sa aking comment section. Until the next one, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye and God bless.